Just checked into the Avi Resort Hotel, and this is what I found in my room. This, and this. This is not what you want to see when you check into the hotel. Make sure you stay to the end of the video so I can explain more about these pictures that I just showed you. There will be timestamps in the video, so if you want to skip around to different parts of the video, different sections of the Avi Resort, you can go ahead and do that. But right now, let me take you into the front of the casino and show you what it looks like. This is what the Avi Resort Casino looks like at nighttime. Let me go ahead and take you into the lobby. Now, walking into the lobby, you are going to notice these big, huge windows, very, very high ceiling. But then once you turn around, you are going to notice that the ceilings get very, very small. To the left is where you're going to check in. As you can see, we keep going inside. Casino is pretty big for just being by itself. There's a lot of different slot machines you could do. There's some poker tables. There's a lot of different machines you can gamble on. There's some older ones and some newer ones. Now that you've seen the inside of the casino of the Avi Resort, let me walk around and show you. You can see there is the little food center right here. They have a Thrifties, they have a Subway, they have a Panda Express, they have a Sbarro pizza. We ate at all of these and everything is really, really good. We actually had Sbarro pizzas twice, and you can get a whole size pizza. They have a buffet, but it was closed. It's only open Saturdays and Sundays for now. There is a steakhouse that opens up at nighttime. There's a cafe that we ate at every morning. It is called the Feather Cafe. It's really spacious, sits a lot of people, and the food here is really, really good. I tried different food every single day for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and I was not disappointed with any of the food that I had. Also, once you come out of the cafe, you will notice that there is a coffee shop because there is no Starbucks right here. So for you coffee lovers, you can go ahead and get your coffee right here. Now let's talk about the pool. This is one of the main reasons people come to the Avi Resort, and you can see why. As you can see, once we start to enter the pool, there's a lot of seating. Now right here, you can see that there is a rock waterfall. You cannot jump off of this, but it's a lot of fun to go under it and just let the water run all over you. Now you can see that the pool is really, really big. And what I did like about the pool is that there are steps along the whole side. So if you want to just kind of sit and hang out, or if you have younger children, they can kind of stand out there. The pool, I think, is about 5 feet max depth. But as you move more along, you can see there's kind of like a reef pad where a lot of people can just sit and lay out. Also, if you have younger kids, you can go ahead and have them sit on there. Now we will go to the other side of the pool, which you can see there's a big water slide and a little water slide. And trust me, you and your children, friends, whoever, is going to have a ton of fun on this slide as well. Now, as we keep moving on, you're going to see the jacuzzi spa, and this is a fan favorite. This thing is going to be packed. The water is not too warm, really, really nice and cozy, and it will just get packed all day. Real big and relaxing. Once you go past that, you will see that there's another pool that is deep enough for little kids, but it is actually very big. You can fit a lot of people on there. You can also see there is a bar. You cannot take food or drinks inside, so you will have to order food and drinks at the bar. Now over here, you can see that there are some gazebos that you can rent. They do have TVs, lounge chairs, and they also have waiter and waitresses that will come over and serve you. Now on the other side, there is a private pool, which is for adults only. I was not able to film in there, but back here, it's a big size pool, and you can also rent cabanas as well back here. Now the other great amenity about the Avi Resort in Laughlin, Nevada is the beach area. It's a lot bigger than the Harrah's, and it's more closed off. This is for people staying at the Avi Resort only, but you can see you can bring jet skis. People brought their boats in here. You can lounge out, put up some easy ups, your chairs, and just swim, get on your sea-doos and your boats and just have a blast. You can see that it is very, very big. There also are cabana here that you can rent, and there is beach sand here that gets quite hot, but it is nice and soft. This area is not rocky at all. When you're in the swim area, the farther out you go, the rockier it will get. And what's also nice is if you decide you don't want to be at the river anymore, you literally can walk around the corner and go to the pool. You can go back and forth all day. As long as you're staying at the hotel, you have options. Now in the Avi Resort Hotel, there is an east wing and a west wing. On each side, there is only one elevator for each floor. So we did notice that during checkout times and check-in time, the elevator wait time was a little bit longer than usual. Not too bad while we were staying there. But now you see that once we go up there, the wings actually connect on one hallway. The reason I bring that up is because on each floor, there is one vending machine and one ice machine. Now, I did not have any issues with the ice machine running out. I got ice every day, and I did not have to wait for people. Now, this is the part that I really, really like. Let me show you the hotel room. Once you come in, you notice the bathroom here. It has 2 sinks, 1 toilet, and a shower. But I want to say that the bathroom is very, very spacious. Having the 2 sinks, they are pretty big. You get a lot of room if you want to wash your face. You're not shoving shoving your face all in the sink. It's very, very spacious. So once you go back into the room, you notice that there is a big standing mirror. You have 2 queen size beds. You have a big screen TV that can swivel. Now the dresser drawers are really, really big and spacious. You can fit a lot of stuff inside of them. They do open and close very smoothly, and they kind of shut by themselves. You get a little nightstand, 1 table, 2 chairs, your air conditioner, and that is your room. I do want to point out that the room is very, very spacious. Now let's talk about the photos that I showed you at the beginning of the video and why they are important. Now, when I first checked in at the Avi Resorts, the first room they gave us, I noticed that right when I walked in the bathroom, it looks like the sink was leaking or has leaked before. The holder for the toilet paper holder was gone, fell off. The water in the toilet was yellow, looked disgusting. And also I noticed right here in the shower, it looks like there's a leak because the texture is peeling off of the wall. Now I've had a couple resorts that I stayed at and had this happen. Those are red flags, and immediately once I saw that, I decided this is not going to work. I went to go talk to the manager. They gave us a different room. Reason I bring this up too is my family started unpacking, and what you want to do is do a room check before you start to unpack. That's where the room at the Avi Resort started to take a turn for me. Now the fixtures in the bathroom, the way that they are made, they look dirty all the time, but they're really not. Just a dirty brushed nickel, so that kind of threw me off at first, but that's just the way that they look. But again, the yellow water in the toilet kind of just threw me off. I kept flushing it just to make sure it worked. But here's where it starts to get a little dirty. If you look at the tub, it is completely stained. Right here, it looked like they didn't scrub it at all. So the tub needs a really, really good scrubbing. It looks like they just did a wipe down, which I could have wiped down myself, but I wasn't going to do that because I'm on vacation and it should have just been clean. Also, in the vent in the bathroom, you see, what is this orange stuff right here? I thought it might have been spray paint or something. I don't know what it is, but that's something that should have been notified and painted or replaced, but it's just sitting there. So that's another thing that I feel like could have been cleaner. Now I did check the refrigerator because I check the refrigerators every time I stay in a hotel room for cleanliness. This one was okay. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. Make sure that it's on and it's cold. When I did open up the drawer in here, you see there's a little piece of crumbled paper in here. Not a huge deal, but that's just something that should have been cleaned out when they came and did the room. Just kind of gave me more of a dirtier vibe. Also, when you look on the floor, it looks like they vacuumed, but they did a quick job. It did not vacuum properly because along the floor, there is a bunch of stuff. Cleanliness in this particular room at the Avi Resort could have been a whole lot better. I just feel like it was a quick wipe down and then they're out to the next one. So here's my pros and cons about the Avi Resort. Now, I'm going to start with the cons, and the biggest thing is the cleanliness of the room. If they would have did a better clean job on this and got all the stains and all the gook off, vacuumed better, just did a good cleaning job, I wouldn't have too many cons, but this is the biggest one. And I'm not saying it to be rude to the Avi Resort, but I just hoping that if they do see this, they will know that that does matter to us and it'll give us a better experience, not only for me, but for you guys as well. And we will have cleaner rooms. The pros to this casino is you get a spacious room, spacious bathroom. You have a lot of amenities. You have the restaurants, the food. You have the arcade that we utilize a lot. The movie theater, which we went and saw the movie there, very spacious as well. The restaurant food is really, really good there as well. And obviously the big pros of this place is the river over here, which is kind of like a cove that you can just chill out all day, ride some sea-doos, get some boats, and just chill out all day. And then the pool, this massive resort style pool, which is so much fun to hang out here all day. To be honest with you, I feel like this is more of the resort style pool, more like a Vegas kind of style compared to any other hotel in Laughlin on the Riverwalk. Those pools are subpar to this one. This is probably the best pool in Laughlin that I've stayed at. So that is one of the biggest pros there. One of the other cons is that at this hotel, this is the only hotel. It's not like when you go stay at the Aquarius or the river where you have the whole river walk and a bunch of hotels you can walk to. This is the only hotel in the area. So you're kind of stuck here. About 2 or 3 miles down the road in Bullhead City, there are a lot of stores, restaurants, and places to eat. If you need to go over there, there's a CVS, all kinds of other stuff. So my final thoughts about the Avi Resort in Laughlin is that, again, I wish they do a better job cleaning the room. One thing I did notice is that the casino area is pretty smoky. I'm not sure if there's a non-smoking section in there. That's just something that I wanted to share with you. If you are not one of those persons that are going to be in your hotel room all the time and you are an outside person, pool and water type of person, the Avi Resort is definitely going to be for you. Originally, when I got there the first night with everything that happened, I kind of torn me. I thought I was never going to want to stay at this place again. After a few nights of being there, I really started to enjoy this. So, but yes, I will stay here again. I recommend you to stay here. If you guys found this video to be helpful, please make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. Let me know if there's something that I forgot or something else that you want to recommend, or just your thoughts on the Avi Resort Casino yourself. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.